The potential hazards of a Yellowstone eruption, predictions of volcanic ash reach and environmental impacts, and the Campi Flegrei terrible shake. Is this the beginning of the predicted destruction? The potential hazards of a Yellowstone eruption, predictions of volcanic ash reach and environmental impacts. Yellowstone National Park, celebrated for its breathtaking geysers and hydrothermal wonders, hides beneath its surface one of the largest volcanic systems on Earth, a supervolcano capable of altering the planet's climate. Beneath the calm landscape of forests and steaming pools lies a magma chamber, spanning roughly 60 kilometers in length and 40 kilometers in width, holding a volatile mixture of molten rock, gases, and superheated fluids. For decades, scientists from the U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, and Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, YVO, have monitored the region closely. Every tremor, gas emission, and ground deformation is meticulously recorded. Although there is no sign of an imminent eruption, researchers continuously simulate possible scenarios, understanding that when Yellowstone does awaken, the consequences could be global. Advanced computational models predict that if Yellowstone were to experience a major eruption comparable to the one that occurred approximately 640,000 years ago, the immediate area would be completely devastated. Within minutes, pyroclastic flows, deadly avalanches of hot gas, ash, and rock would engulf everything within a 100-kilometer radius. Yet the most far-reaching threat would come from volcanic ash. Studies indicate that strong upper atmosphere winds could carry the ash plume thousands of kilometers across North America. Within 48 hours, much of the US Midwest could be covered in several centimeters of ash. Within a week, fine ash particles could reach Europe. Cities like Denver, Salt Lake City, Kansas City, and even New York could experience partial darkness, contaminated air, and disruptions to transportation and power grids. Airborne ash would shut down air travel across the continent, similar to how the 2010 Eyjafjallajökull eruption in Iceland grounded flights over Europe, but on a scale hundreds of times greater. Volcanic ash can destroy aircraft engines, corrode infrastructure, and collapse roofs under its weight. Environmental systems would face cascading failures. Ash would clog rivers, poison freshwater supplies, and bury farmland. Photosynthesis would decline as sunlight dimmed, potentially leading to agricultural collapse. Global temperatures could drop by 3 to 5 degrees for several years due to the immense amounts of sulfur dioxide injected into the stratosphere, creating reflective aerosols that block sunlight. This volcanic winter scenario mirrors what scientists believe happened during the Toba supereruption in Indonesia about 74,000 years ago, which nearly drove humanity to extinction. Yellowstone's eruption, even on a smaller scale, could severely disrupt ecosystems, economies, and societies worldwide. Yet, researchers also emphasize a key point. While the supervolcano remains active, Such catastrophic eruptions are extremely rare. The most likely future events in Yellowstone are hydrothermal explosions or localized lava flows, not continent-changing eruptions. Still, studying its potential hazards helps humanity understand and prepare for Earth's most extreme forces. The Campi Flegrei terrible shake. Is this the beginning of the predicted destruction? Across the Atlantic, beneath the densely populated heart of southern Italy, lies another sleeping monster, the Campi Flegrei caldera, often overshadowed by nearby Mount Vesuvius, but far more dangerous in its potential. Known to the Romans as the Burning Fields, this vast volcanic field stretches beneath Naples and the coastal towns of Pozzuoli and Bacoli. For months, scientists at Italy's National Institute of Geophysics and Volcanology, INGV, have observed alarming signs: increasing seismic swarms, uplift of the ground by several centimeters per year, and heightened emissions of carbon dioxide and sulfur gases. The ground beneath Pozzuoli has risen by over 4 meters since the 1950s, suggesting pressure building beneath the surface. The recent terrible shake, a series of strong earthquakes reaching magnitudes of 4.0 or higher, has revived fears that Campi Flegrei could be entering a critical phase. Experts warn that the crust may be fracturing, creating new pathways for magma to ascend. The system appears to be transitioning from a period of passive degassing to one of potential eruptive readiness. If the volcano erupts, the consequences could be catastrophic. Unlike Yellowstone's remote setting, Campi Flegrei lies beneath an urban region home to over 3 million people. An explosive eruption could send pyroclastic surges racing through neighborhoods within minutes. Ash clouds could reach Rome within hours, while Europe's airspace could face widespread disruption. Historical records provide chilling reminders. Around 39,000 years ago, Campi Flegrei's largest known eruption expelled hundreds of cubic kilometers of magma, darkening skies across the Mediterranean and possibly contributing to the extinction of Neanderthals. Even smaller eruptions, like the Monte Nuovo event of 1538, dramatically altered the local landscape, creating new hills, lakes, and craters overnight.